The rural warrior. In times of war, one farmer is worth more than 40 moneylenders. Ezra Pound. We must become farmers, permaculturists, and shovel and sword warriors. We are the last bastion of our people's manhood. We must defend our values and make them survive. For in these dark times, to continue to be who we are and survive for those to come is the greatest of victories. We must be ready to face the latest onslaught of technocratic plutocracy against the natural order, the total control over rurality and total human robotization. But we are more prepared. We wait in the shadows of the forest. We know how the system thinks. We are ready. Since we were young, we knew that the modern system of thinking was harmful, and that's how we were raised, like wolves among sheep. Today, knowingly or not, the masses will have to face it head-on and will have to use whatever they have at hand. Perhaps they will wake up in the midst of the attacks and see the true plans of the New World Order at the last moment of their lives. But we are ready. We have been for a long time, and will we be able to redirect their reaction? Many of us have understood how to anticipate their moves, having studied geopolitics, sociology, and the power groups, who plan 100 years in advance what they will do. The enemy, with its attacks, has taught us a lot. This time, we are facing the last opportunity to reintegrate men, but there is no salvation for a race without returning to the rural realm. Truly, I should say, the natural realm, for man belongs to the land. The peasant, who is the hunter, the farmer, the family man who can defend himself with the same tools he uses to live. That is something very coherent and very simple, but so profound. The anarcha is a self-exile from society. The anarcha is also a loner who believes in the unconditional, absolute value of acts. Unlike the anarchist, the anarcha has ceased to trust in the natural goodness of the human being and in utopias and philanthropic formulas that save or redeem humanity. His being is based in the original sense of the original Greek word anarchos, without command. But his individualistic authority recognizes principles such as discipline and the morality of war. His combat is waged against at least 2 or 3 enemies. His environment is the forest, the fire, the mountain where man must abandon the mask of sociability to return to the primordial experience, to the being that grants himself the will. The peasant is the anarcha. The anarcha that remains is identified with his land and is identified with his blood. The future belongs to the peasant, political warrior, family man, monk, and warrior. Politics as natural politics, assembly, communal, family, tribal, clanic. In the rural man, we will be able to see the last warrior against transhumanism, because he is more important than any dissident intellectual. He is the one who lives in his own flesh what is to be a man of flesh and spirit. We need to get back to the best men from the city back to the countryside as soon as possible, because from those intellects returned to the forest, the new guides will also come out, and the peasant will be the last anarch or anarcha, last of this but father of the fears of the new era, those who were the last horizons, the last line of defense. In its times we will find the death of the future of our people, and in the forest will light the torches of the rebels that will illuminate the past of the men who will come. The worst times will see the best of the men of our race, and as Walter Darré used to say, the folks are born in the country, and die in the city.